Okay, so this is going to be my recording for A0201 for the stem and leaf plot design. So my design basically uses, the most important things that I found out while doing the stem and leaf plot, was thinking about it, was the two biggest parts are the stem part and the leaf part. That's basically where you kind of want to start. With the stems part specifically, I need to figure out a way to put them all in order, and make sure that that order is in from minimum to maximum. And then for the leaf part, I need to figure out how to put those leaves in order, so that so that they're in order from left to right, from greatest to least. So the way that that's what I started out from. So obviously you start out with your hello screen part. You greet the user, you get the input. That input then creates some response, and that response is going to be saved in main. Main then is going to send that response to our output file, indicating what file we actually want. So do I want file 1, file 2, or file 3? That file is then going to send back the list that we're going to make. So we're going to have probably some loop, and then we're going to create our list. Once we create our list, we're going to go ahead and use that list to find the ranges that I was talking about. So for stem and leaves, we're going to need the ranges, for the stem specifically, I'm going to need to find the minimum and the maximum. So that's what I'm going to do using text, using the list that we're going to make. That list is then going to send to ranges. That ranges is, once we get those ranges, we can then use those ranges to create our final list, which is then going to filter all of our items. And that's basically what that's basically going to do, is we're going to go ahead and send that list that we create, that final list, to display items, and that display items is just going to display the list that we have ultimately. So it's gonna order it so that we have our stems and we have our list all in order. Now that's how my main function is going to be organized. It's going to use all these. Now there's basically 3 levels to this, right? The main is number 1. The second level is all of these files. The third floor is then consists of 2, which is display items and chosen files. So in regards to this, I already spoke about how display items is going to take the final list. It's going to take the list from final list, and then it's going to use that to display everything. And then the hello screen is just going to use the file, so it's going to send the file that we've chosen, and it's basically going to use that. And you can see it sort of sending res down to the bottom. So I could maybe explain display items a bit more. So it's just going to take the list that we've made from min-max, it's going to send it to main. Main is then going to send that list back with the ranges. The final list is going to create our final list in order, and then it's going to send that list to display items, and then we're going to display all of those items. So that's the basic structure.